Well, I think that's probably more in relation to the dispersants.
Okay.
Because what the dispersants do is they act like soap. They're surfactants. And a surfactant's job is to, one end of that molecule is lipid soluble, the other end is water soluble. It breaks the oil up into little droplets that allows it to go beneath the surface of the Gulf. Surfactants, or the dispersants, are used as a mean to control oil spills. And if you can get it, it's a trade-off. It's no other way to say it, because we're moving it from one environmental phase to another. We're moving it from the surface of the water down into the water column. When we do that, it prevents as much from getting to the shoreline and getting into our estuaries. So use of dispersants is saving our estuaries. The trade-off is that oil is getting into the water column, and we don't know what's happening to the marine organisms when it's in that water column. But the principle of the dispersants is it breaks it into tiny little droplets, and which make it more biodegradable. In the Gulf of Mexico, there are literally thousands of species of microorganisms that chew up oil. Here in the Gulf, we have natural seepage of oil, we have oil spills, we have tankers. So our microorganisms are very well primed to break down the oil. So what the dispersants do is that they move it into the water column. Now, some of the research ships have found some underwater plumes. Their concentrations are very low, part per million, part per billion in many cases, and they're found very close to the well site. Their questions are, has some of that gone deeper? So as we go deeper, the various conditions change. We don't know what all the microorganisms are going to be. It's colder. It's very much colder at those depths. There's no sunlight, so it's darker, which would make you think that the biodegradation would be slower. So are there plumes that have gotten down at that 4,000, 3,000 foot level that will take longer, and what will the effect of those plumes be? And I don't think we know the answer to that yet.